Hello, hello, my artist family. Welcome to our every night Wednesday night call. This is Teresa from the corporate office. We welcome you to a fantastic Artist Connect call. Always remember that you have two ways to connect with this call. You can call 712-432-0900 with the pin 847-610 #, or you can go to www.artistlife.com and go under Artist Connect, and you can watch us from the comfort of your own home. With that being said, I would like to bring to the mic the man that's always out in the field, always getting it done, the VP of Sales, my friend, my mentor, Mr. Clement Boyd.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Great, great. Welcome, everyone, to the Artist Connect call. We are super excited, as always, every Wednesday for the call we have lined up for you. Excuse me. Tonight is a special night. Everyone knows that we are into our fast track program, and we want to recognize some certain individuals. Sounds like we have some background noise. You press *6 or mute on your phone for right now. Just *6 or mute yourself out.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Thank you for that. Okay, great. So everyone knows that we are into our fast track program. It is the hottest program in the company right now, and we are doing some phenomenal things. People are having some phenomenal success. So what we wanted to do is highlight a few people on the call tonight, let them share their success tips, their success stories, because as we always know, our foundation for this company is supervisor. So the more people you can get involved in the fast track program, the more supervisors you will create, and of course you will create more managers, more directors, and so on and so on. So I'm going to, Teresa's still with me, I believe, and we're going to have our first caller up.
All righty. So first we'll be bringing to the mic distributor Miss Janice Mitchell, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. She's been with Ardyss International for 7 years now. So we just want to let everyone know it doesn't matter how long you've been with the company. There's always a chance to keep going. Miss Janice Mitchell, are you there?
Hi, yes, Janice, I'm here.
Hi, Ms. Mitchell. So first of all, thank you for being on the call, and we want to just say welcome to the call. And just share with us what's been some tips for your success during your fast track journey.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for asking me to do this. I'm really excited about being on the call tonight. The thing that I think really meant the most to me was, or helped me most rather, was the fact that I really made my mind up that I was going to do it. As you can already know, and you've already stated, I've been in the business for 7 years, and I've had some really hot times with it, and then sometimes it just kind of goes down, and I was in the slump area. And when the fast track started, I decided, as I do all the time, I would sign up for the fast track. But this time, I was determined that I was going to really do it. A lot of times I sign up and I'll just keep doing, everything like I was. So I had a social, and I called a lot of my friends and some people who had already been in the business with me previously, and I asked them to do me a favor. And I said, I'm having this social, and I'd love you to be there because I need to get as many guests in my house as possible. Well, that's really what started it. I did get a great response from that. We had a great showcase here, and it was really ignited from that. And I had a couple of people who were interested in just, restarting their business and from years back. And so that's kind of how we did it. We had showcases, not this past weekend on Mother's Day weekend, but the weekend before then, very successful. Then I've got 2 showcases coming up this coming weekend, this weekend. And it's all because I think I'm still talking about it, and I'm talking to everybody about it. I'm doing what I know to do. And it's not a matter a lot of times of not knowing what to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And I've made a conscious effort to do it. So I'm excited about my team. I've partnered up with Mary Overton Jackson, and I'm telling you, the two of us together are working really well, and us having been each other's accountability has really helped a lot. And we've got some other great people that's come on with us, and Marquita Carter and Lisa Allen, Brandy, several of them that are also excited. And I think it's the excitement that really made the difference this time, because I've always been a part of the product. I love the product. I never stop using it, and it's just a matter of sharing it now. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Oh, awesome. Well, Ms. Mitchell, I want to say thank you, because you dropped so many tips in your testimony. The first thing I heard was you made a decision. You said you've done this before. You've been with the company for 7 years. Does not matter. You made a decision, and when you made a decision, things had to take place. So that was the first thing I heard. The second thing I heard was you talked about the Ardyss social. You talked about the power of having a home meeting. When I first got started in the business, the number one thing my mentor told me was just have a meeting, have a meeting, have a meeting. You did that, and you've been having multiple Ardyss socials, so that is phenomenal. And then you said you just did what you had to do. So basically, you make the decision, and you're following the system. You have an accountability partner, so you're working with someone. So those are tips that all of you ladies and gents should be taking notes on, because those things are working. And then she said something that I just love. I love the word ignite, and I'll go into that in just a few minutes. But she said she ignited her success. So thank you so much, Ms. Mitchell, for your words and your tips. And we're looking forward to Memphis being our next hot market. So Teresa, back to you. Who's next on our
next to the mic, we're going to be bringing to the mic Miss Betty Coleman, all the way from Shreveport, Louisiana. She's been a member with Ardyss since May of 2015. Miss Coleman, are you there?
Someone hit *6, Miss Coleman. Coleman *6. You're on the line with us. All right. So maybe Miss Coleman is getting ready.
No problem. We'll go to the next one. Our next, we'll be bringing to the mic Miss Alenteria Johnson from Katy, Texas. She's been enrolled with Ardyss since April 6th of 2016.
All right, Miss Alenteria, are you there with us? When it *6. Alenteria, are you there in line with us? All right. The first name was Miss Coleman?
Correct.
Miss Coleman, are you there? Okay. All right. Well, we will we'll stall for a little while until maybe they can hop on. If not, it's going to be a short call. So, a couple things. Let's talk about the Ardyss Ignite event. First thing, ladies and gents, if you are not registered, I would encourage you, get registered tonight. Go to events.ardysslife.com. Events.ardysslife.com. I promise you, we're going to have some phenomenal trainers. We have some blue jackets and above that will be training on stage. And I promise you that if you go to this event, if you don't get your money's worth, come see me. If you don't get your money's worth, come see me and I will refund you your money. Because it is impossible to go to this event and not have a life-changing experience. When I went to my first event, we traveled from Detroit, Michigan to Ada, Oklahoma by car. It was a 15-hour trip one way. And we were in a room with about 15 of us in one room. And we all were excited. It was 15 of us in one hotel room, excuse me. And we were all excited because of the information that came. When we came out of that event, we had to drive 15 hours back to Detroit, and we were on fire. We popped rings. We made more money than we never made in our lives. But while we were at that event, we were able to see people just like us on stage, excuse me, that were having phenomenal success. We met people that had been in the business for a little while, and they were able to share their tips, share their stories. We were able to meet people that were there as well, that were also having success from different parts of the country. when you come to these big events, it's just an experience that I can't explain. You just have to be there. And you know, I always tell people, decisions are made at the big event. Decisions are made at the big event. So you have got to be there if you want to be, you know, a president in our company. If you want to even be a platinum in our company, you can't miss the big event. Always remember, everyone at the big event is not making $10,000 per month, but everyone that's making $10,000 a month is at the big event. So if you want to have success in Ardyss life, you've got to be at the big event. I'm going to pause for a moment to see if our guests have joined the call. Ms. Coleman, have you joined us yet?
To be on the Ardyss Connect call. Could you please give me a call back? Thank you.
And Miss Alanteria, I believe. Alanteria, have you joined us yet? Is it possible they may be on and just muted out? You just check the line for me, Teresa.
I did. No.
Okay, no problem. No problem. We just will continue to move forward. So, back to the big event. These events, the event that we're going to have on this call, the event that we're going to have in Houston, June 10th and June 11th, we're going to have some guest speakers. And these speakers are phenomenal speakers. We have 4 speakers that will be speaking. The first speaker will be the Flanagan. We're going to have Reggie and Victoria Flanagan. Anyone who's ever heard Mr. Flanagan speak knows how phenomenal of a speaker and a trainer he is. He will be training at the event in Houston. You got to be there. If you've ever heard him, he always gives not just $1,000 tips, he gives $1 million tips. So if you want to get to the next level in your business, he's going to be on stage, okay? Just him by himself is a superstar. Imagine him being there with someone else. The other half of that dynamic duo is Mrs. Victoria Flanagan. Mrs. Victoria Flanagan will be training on our product. Everyone knows, that we all have phenomenal products, okay? She is one of the best that I've ever seen train on our product. It's impossible to be around Mrs. Victoria Flanagan and not learn more about our products. Miss Juanita Kraft will also be doing some training. Anyone that knows her knows how much knowledge she has. She's doing a training right now with her team on Think and Grow Rich. As a matter of fact, she's been featured on one of these Ardyss Connect, on one of these Ardyss Connect calls before. Anyone that's around her knows that she has a wealth of knowledge. She's also a phenomenal trainer when it comes to income and the compensation plan. She does phenomenal compensation plan training. She's going to be on stage. And then also we're going to have Miss Candida Mosley. She's called her nickname, I believe, is the Fighting Tiger. Anyone that's around Miss Candida Mosley knows how much energy she has, knows how much of a professional she is. When I was with her in Houston and San Antonio with her team down in San Antonio, they are prospecting machines. You can drop Candida Mosley in any country that Ardyss Life does business, and she can put a team together, I would say, within a month or less. She's phenomenal. She's going to be on stage. That's just a piece of what's going to be happening at the event at Ardyss Life. So if you have not registered, those are 4 reasons to get registered tonight. We're going to also be having some phenomenal recognition training, phenomenal recognition. So you want to rank advance. You haven't gotten supervisor yet. You want to get the supervisor. You haven't gotten the director yet. You want to get the director. We're going to be doing phenomenal recognition. I promise you, we're going to blow your mind. We're going to also have you're going to have the opportunity to spend some time with the founders of our company. I mean, think about it. The Diaz de Leon family are the founders of our company. How many times, let's just think about it like this for a second. If you have a job today, how often do you get a chance to spend time or even meet the founder of the corporation that you work for? At this event, you're going to have the opportunity to meet and spend time with the founders of our company, the Diaz de Leon family. How phenomenal is that? Another reason that you want to be in Houston, June 11th and June 10th. Then also you go to just be able to be around some of our other platinums, some of our other leaders that are in the business, like Dorothy Cook, excuse me, and Robert Jackson. These are all phenomenal leaders that if you're able to get a few minutes of their time while you're in the hallways, or maybe you see them at a restaurant, if you're able just to get a few minutes of their time, you get a chance to spend some time with them one-on-one when they're not training on a call like this or training on stage. You get a chance to spend a few minutes, just being able to have 5 to 10 minutes of uninterrupted time with a person like the caliber of a Miss Dorothy Cook or Mr. Robert Jackson. That's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in knowledge. You got to be there. You got to be there. So that's what can happen when you're at a big event. So I'm going to ask one more time. So I want to make sure that we don't, not recognize who we want to be on this call. Are our guests, those last 2 guests that we talked about, are they on the call just yet?
They are not, Mr. Kim, but I have a couple of announcements before we close the call.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over to Teresa right now for announcements, and I'll close it out with closing words. So over to you, Teresa.
Hello, Ardyss family. This is Teresa again from the corporate office. And I just want to remind everyone about the fast track program that we have that Mr. Clement Boyd has been promoting and speaking of so highly. We are so excited about this program, and we just want to let everyone know that if you registered in the fast track program last month, but you were unable to use your $25 screen credit, you still have until Saturday to use your $25 screen credit. As long as you place an order of at least 100 points, you're eligible to use the $25 screen credit. Also, if you have not had a chance to enroll in the fast track program as of yet, you still have the opportunity to enroll again this month. And you will still have the opportunity to have a $25 screen credit available to use. So once again, if you have not used your $25 screen credit from last month, please do give us a call so that you can place an order and we can apply that $25 screen credit. Also, if you're not registered in the fast track program, it's not too late to get registered. And lastly, I just want to let you guys know that we have a very, very aggressive, great promotion today. And that promotion is if your order reaches 120 points, you can receive a free body magic. In addition, if your order reaches 150 points, not only will you get the free body magic, but you will also receive free shipping within the U.S. For the Caribbean, you will receive 30% off of the shipping. So once again, 120 points, you can get a free body magic. 150 points, you can receive free shipping within the U.S. Or you can, if it's going to the Caribbean outside the U.S., you can receive 30% off of your shipping.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us, Ms. Teresa Stewart. So one thing, too, I want you to, all of you to remember is we have a very, very generous company. I mean, the company is always running promotions, always running specials to empower you, the distributor. So take advantage of these promotions. Take advantage of credits and the shipping plans and whatnot. Just take advantage of it because these are tools to help you build your business. Not only build your business, but build your business fast. Okay, so make sure you know what's going on. Go into your back office and find out what promotions we're using. Teresa did a great job of just kind of give you an idea of what's going on right now. Just make sure you take advantage of it. And then the second thing I want to talk about, we're going to go ahead and end the call, is the fast track program. The fast track program, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, is the blueprint to supervise. If you become a master at getting your people enrolled and then allowing them to follow the fast track, literally it's a fast track. Who wants to go slow in this business? Everyone wants to go fast, right? Follow the plan. We've already laid it out for you. This is a proven plan. This is not something new that we just came up with last week. This is a proven plan. We've done this before. It's worked in the English market. It's worked in the Spanish market. It's proven. It's documented, okay? Use the fast track plan to your advantage. This is the plan, in my opinion, to go supervise. If you can master getting people on the fast track plan and then having them complete the fast track plan, just pop a supervisor after supervisor after supervisor, you can make as much money as you want to make in this business, okay? So master. The key word there is master the fast track plan. Master getting people enrolled, promoted as if you're getting $1,000 per person that gets involved in the fast track plan, because it can mean so much more to you on a monthly basis, on a residual basis. So get people involved in that fast track plan, okay? Last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and end the call. Ardyss Ignite. I've already talked about it a little bit. June 10th, 2011, gotta be here. No exceptions, no excuses. If you are at all serious about having a successful business in Ardyss life, you have got to be in Houston, Texas, June 10th, 2011. Go to event.ardisslife.com. Get registered right now. Hang up this phone. Go ahead, get registered, get committed. But not only you get committed, also get your team committed. Get your team on registered for this event. I learned years ago, a mentor of mine told me, he said, for every person that you have at a big event, it's about $1,000 per year in income. Again, for every person that you have on your team at the big event, it's worth about $1,000 per year in income. So what that means is this: if you're serious about growing a huge business, our trainers, myself, corporate, we're gonna all do the work for you. All you gotta do is be Don King. Those of you don't know who Don King is, Don King was one of the best promoters of all time. He's a great boxing promoter, okay? He made more money promoting boxing matches than his boxers did actually doing the fighting. Let us do the work for you. Be a great promoter, okay? So if you get 100 people, let's say you got 100 people on your team, you got 100 people to Houston next month, about a month from now. You got 100 people go to Houston. Imagine $1,000 per year for each of those people. That's $100,000 in income at least. And all you did was promote. Ladies and gents, it does not get any simpler than that. You tell me one other career or profession where you can make that kind of money for just simply getting people to a big event, okay? Huge urgency, huge importance. Get people to the event. Let us do the work for you, okay? So with that, we want to thank everyone for being on the call. Excuse me. We want to thank our guest for sharing her story. She shared some phenomenal tips. I hope all of you were taking notes. And we're looking forward to doing some phenomenal things with the field in the coming weeks. So again, get registered for at events.ardisslife.com for Houston, for Ardyss Ignite in Houston, June 10th, June 11th. Thank you all, and remember, an appointment with Ardyss will change your life. Goodbye, everyone.